Okay, so this video is going to be a lot shorter than last week's video because there's just less to talk about. And I kind of went into this week knowing what to expect when I watched this episode. And so we're just going to keep it a bit shorter. Um, and my dog is just, he's sick of being in here. So it's week two. And of course, week two is just as bad as week one. Thankfully, nobody broke their ankle. They clickbaited at the end of last week's episode. Nobody breaks their ankle. Spoiler alert! During the obstacle course. Uh, but a couple of things with this. This is why The Biggest Loser is a bunch of shit. So it's now been two episodes, and they've talked about nutrition for a whole 60 seconds, which of course is going to be a significant contributing factor to your health and fitness, more so than the exercise. And they mention it for about 60 seconds where the male trainer asks what they had for breakfast, and most of them all say egg whites and like apples and spinach and ground turkey. Okay, I don't even know why they put that in if they're just going to put in that little dab of it. But it's ridiculous because you have no idea how much these people are eating. um, so it's pointless to even talk about it unless they're later going to do a whole episode on what their diets have been this entire time. It's pointless. um, and then another thing that's ridiculous, which comes after that, is the female trainer has these people doing 12-inch box jumps on a hardwood floor. Okay. um, Fi, who is 200 pounds overweight, and she says she's got previous knee injuries, should not be doing a 12-inch box jump. That's insane. Especially, maybe you could make the argument if it was on a padded surface, but if you look at the floors, they're like it's like a basketball court. Even I would not risk a 12-inch box jump on a floor like that, because if she falls, it's not good. So I thought that was really stupid. Anybody knows how much pressure you put on your knees when you're overweight. It's insane. So having her do that jump when she has virtually no athleticism, none of them do, and having them do that jump, have them do step ups. I didn't understand the point of that exercise at all. Um, and then later towards the end of the episode when they're doing the weigh-in, all they talk about is the week two curse and all that. It's not a week two curse. It's the reality of that you're no longer hopefully losing inflammation weight. You're not losing water. Like, week two is the determination of hopefully how much fat loss you actually have. And what's crazy is Jim, who is somebody who lost 22 pounds last week, lost 13 pounds in week two, and he says he was hoping for a bigger number. Now, that means that it gives us kind of an insight into how much they're working out, because these calorie deficits have to be astronomical. They are eating virtually, it's got to be so low. And they're probably working out all day, which is why this show's kind of stupid and it's not realistic. In the real world, it would be insanely hard to lose 13 pounds in 1 week. And you would never tell yourself, I wish I had a bigger number, because 13 pounds is just insane. These people they have to be working out all day. And Dom, who weighed next, he only got 7 pounds, and he said he's not proud of that number. 7 pounds of fat loss is a huge calorie deficit. It's not really something you could achieve in the real world. And then Katerina, I think is her name, she said there's anxiety when getting on the scale because you have no idea how much you lost, which also just proves the point that they're not teaching these people shit. If they were taught about what kind of calorie deficit they're creating, they could, and they wore fitness trackers, they could anticipate the amount of weight loss they've had. So this just kind of teaches them hey, we'll just eat nothing, work out until we're exhausted, and then we'll just hope for the best when we get on the scale. That's really stupid. Because that's why these people are so devastated when they get on the scale and they didn't lose as much as they did last week. Because newsflash, your metabolism is different than it was last week. And that's why this shit is not sustainable, and it doesn't teach anybody watching this show anything. Last week after my video, I started looking at reviews of the first week, and of course, anybody who knows even a little bit knows this show's bullshit, but there's people out there who don't. There was this YouTuber I came across who said she's seen like all 16 seasons of this show, and all of a sudden this one is motivating her to lose weight, and she's like 450 pounds. And I'm thinking to myself, if you've seen all 16 seasons and it hasn't clicked yet, this season's going to be no different, because what you're going to see is in this show, they show maybe 10 minutes of what they do fitness wise. They talk about nutrition, 60 seconds, and then the rest of it is just reality TV bullshit. So it doesn't really put into perspective how much effort this actually takes. It's going to take a very long time. Very long time. And it's going to be a lot of working out when you don't want to, working out when you do want to, eating stuff you don't want to. It's just this doesn't portray it in any realistic way. And that's what's really fucking sad. It's stupid. The only reason why I watch this show is because it's entertaining. There's nothing you can get from this. Alan Roberts of Every Damn Day Fitness, who just fucking hates this show, I went to the Biggest Loser's website, and on their like 5 tips of getting started in the gym, their first tip is to start slow and not overwork yourself, which is completely countering what they show on this show, which is the first week they burn these people out to the point where they're puking, and people who have never done a mile, they've got them doing a mile. So which is it? Like, which should you do? It doesn't make any sense, and this show's fucking stupid, but I will complain about it week after week just because I have nothing else better to do. So that's it. Just a much shorter one. My dog is getting antsy, I'm tired, and I gotta go work tonight, so that's it.